What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ice, and I'm back for part 2 of my Rookie of the Year rankings. Let's hop right into it. Number 20, Ben Simmons shouldn't even be on this list because he should not have won this award. This award should have gone to Donovan Mitchell, but since he did win the award, here he is. After missing his actual rookie year to a foot injury, the Fresh Prince would come into the next season showing he was a triple threat. In his first game, he would get a double-double, and things only continue from there. In his next season, he will be selected to his first All-Star game, proving that all the doubt surrounding if he could stay healthy was wrong. In a draft class that already produced 4 All-Stars, Ben has the chance to be the breakout star, and if he continues to improve his shooting, he would definitely be seeing a higher ranking, but for now, this is where he is. Now, some people might have a problem with Mike Miller being ranked higher than Ben Simmons, but hear me out. Mike Miller was a part of the worst draft ever. Not to say this draft didn't produce any stars, because it had future All-Stars Kenyon Martin, Jamal McGlory, and Michael Redd. It also had 3-time Sixth Man of the Year Jamal Crawford, and Most Improved Player Hedo Turkoglu. So the award was really up for grabs because Kenyon Martin played significantly less games than everybody else, and it would have been his award. But Mike Miller stepped up, and after his rookie season, he would go on to win Sixth Man of the Year, and he would be a reliable shooter for all of his teams in the future. He even helped the Heat win 2 championships. That's the reason he's this high, because he was the most consistent player from his draft, and he was reliable his whole career. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. When Lao Tzu said this, he wasn't talking about number 18 on my list, Steve Francis, but this quote perfectly sums up his career. After overcoming a plethora of obstacles growing up, he would finally get his chance to prove himself in the NBA after being drafted with the 2nd pick by the Vancouver Grizzlies. His rookie year started out with a bang after he publicly announced he had no intentions of playing with the Grizzlies. This led to the biggest trade in NBA history at the time, involving 11 players, which sent Francis to the Houston Rockets. And his career with the Rockets would be memorable. He went on to be a 3-time All-Star before being traded to the Orlando Magic. Some compare his tenure in Houston to that of Allen Iverson in Philadelphia. He was flashy, he was exciting, and he gave the city a hero to root for so much that they nicknamed him the franchise. In Orlando, Francis bounced back from career low numbers, and he seemed to be ready to take over for the departing Tracy McGrady. But after his best friend Cuttino Mobley was traded, he quit on the season. And he was never able to come back from this, and after a few years in New York and some injuries, the franchise was terminated. He was exciting to watch, but ultimately his antics off the court and his mood swings are what cost him his whole career. Number 17 on my list, Andrew Wiggins, is not a bust, but Andrew Wiggins isn't the prospect everyone painted him out to be either. In a draft that featured Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic, who have both reached All-Star status, Wiggins is still looking for that selection. His career began like many. It involved a trade. He was sent to the Timberwolves in exchange for Kevin Love. This meant Wiggins was going to be the face of a struggling team, and he had to prove he was worth it. And after getting only 6 points in his debut, nobody thought he was worth it. But soon after, he got his rhythm, and he went on to win Western Conference Rookie of the Month, back to back. And over the next 2 years, his point production increased, and it looked like he was ready to break out. Until the Timberwolves added Jimmy Butler, who took more possessions away from Wiggins. And after that failed experiment, Wiggins got the opportunity to prove he was worth it again, and he started to bounce back. But then he was shipped to Golden State for D'Angelo Russell. One has to wonder, on a team with 3 All-Stars, how was Wiggins going to fit in? For now, this is why I'm going to have to place him, because he has no other accolades, and he still has a lot of potential, and he still has the opportunity to live up to it. At number 16 on the list, we have the most recent player to win the award, Luka Doncic. The reason he's ranked so high, even though he just won, is because he's a phenom. Not counting what he did overseas, he has already become a huge star in America. And it was a debate whether he or Trae Young should win Rookie of the Year, but Doncic was far superior for far longer in the season. He's already become an all-star, And before the coronavirus suspended the season, he was putting his name in the hat for MVP in only his second season. He's poised to be a star for years to come. His height, along with his passing IQ and his range, makes him one of the most exciting players to watch and one of the hardest to guard. As long as he can stay healthy, I have no doubt he'll move up higher on this list. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Check back with me for part 3, and if you haven't already, check part 1. That'll be down in the description. And as always, make sure you subscribe and click that like button. I'm out.